We have new reporting right now on the suspect in that deadly shooting rampage, the discovery in his motel room. Hours after the gunman opened fire inside a packed movie theater, 2 young women killed. The hero teachers tonight, one who threw herself in front of another, the second who pulled the alarm. And tonight, the suspect's wigs and disguises. We're on the scene. The stunning images of the wildfire now out of control. Families racing to evacuate their homes, flames shooting 300 feet into the air. The passenger jet that stalled at 39,000 feet. You will hear the pilot declaring an emergency. And the massive recall at this hour, more than 1 million cars on the road right now recalled. Your steering wheel, your engine, could be hacked by someone outside the car. We have the list. And on your marks, can you guess our persons of the week?
From ABC News World Headquarters, this is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, and we begin tonight with a new portrait just coming in now of the horror that played out inside that American movie theater. Moviegoers in their seats when about 20 minutes into the movie, the gunman opens fire. He killed 2 young women, injuring so many others. Police on the scene within 1 minute. Victims carried out. The Cineplex was packed, and in that particular theater, 25 people, and he hit nearly half of them. Bystanders rushing to the wounded, and just moments ago, we learned more about the suspect trying to run out of that theater with everyone else. He then saw police, went back inside, shooting more people, and then himself. The faces here tonight, 2 young victims being remembered, and we're going to begin with ABC's Tom Yamas in Louisiana.
Tonight, new details from inside that theater, the moments before police rush in. It's 7 p.m., 25 people settling in for a showing of the comedy Trainwreck. College students Lucas Nepper and Emily Mann taking seats near the back. In the same row, 59-year-old John Russell Hauser sitting alone. He bought a ticket just like everyone else. 20 minutes into the show, Hauser stands up, pulls out a .40 caliber handgun and fires at the woman in front of him. Emily watching it all.
I saw him standing. He was wearing a hat, a big jacket, and I could just see his, hand going in a semicircle and the lights coming. And at that point, it's just sound and lights. It's not a gun still, because it can't be a gun, not here.
We thought it was the movie, but then once we realized this is real, like this guy is shooting everyone in the theater, and he was so close to us.
Then chaos.
Something clicked in your brain that said run. When did that moment happen?
The second shot. When it wasn't just one, when it wasn't a firecracker. It wasn't a kid with a firecracker. You want it to be.
It didn't stop there. The gunman firing at least 13 rounds.
Everyone was just running down the stairs, freaking out, climbing over chairs and people, and everyone was screaming.
By the time I got to the bottom of the stairs, a woman pulled me around. She probably got me out of there 3 or 4 seconds faster than I would have by myself. I would tell her thank you, for sure, because she stayed there another second for me.
And there were other heroes. Teachers Gina Moe and Allie Martin there together. When the shooting started, Gina threw her body between the gun and her friend, taking a bullet, but saving Allie's life. Allie then jumping into action herself, pulling the fire alarm.
The second teacher had the presence of mind to pull that fire alarm. Who knows how many lives were saved just by that presence of mind.
Outside the auditorium, panic in the multiplex. 300 people desperate to get out. And right there, trying to escape with the crowd, the gunman. His 1995 blue Lincoln Continental waiting right outside.
It is apparent that he was intent on shooting and then escaping.
But as Hauser was running out, police were running in.
He re-entered the theater, fired some more rounds, we think 3 more rounds, and the 4th round, he took his own life.
Tonight, a community mourning the victims. 21-year-old student Macy Bro and 33-year-old Jillian Johnson. She owned a local boutique. Tonight, flowers at its doorstep.
In fact, Tom, I read a message reading that the boutique will be closed until further notice. They're asking for prayers tonight. And I'm curious, Tom, any word on the 9 people who were wounded?
David, we just got an update, and of the 9 that were rushed to the hospital last night, 5 are still in the hospital right now, and that one survivor who was in critical condition, we're being told, is doing better. David?
All right, Tom Yamas leading us off from Louisiana tonight. Tom, thank you. And this evening we have new details also coming in on the suspected gunman. The wigs, the disguises discovered in the motel room nearby. ABC's Ryan Owens on that part of the story tonight.
Life began to unravel years ago for the man police describe as a drifter. Rusty Hauser spent the last few weeks living at this Motel 6 in Lafayette. What detectives say they found in his room only deepens the mystery.
We found wigs and glasses and disguises basically in his room.
There's no disguising Hauser's troubled past. His last known address was here in Alabama, where he was evicted last year, after owners say he trashed their house.
She really done a job on it, messed it up, put concrete down every drain.
His marriage fell apart too. In 2008, his wife and family asked for a protective order, saying he exhibited extreme erratic behavior, including various acts of family violence. The court filing says he had manic depression and/or bipolar disorder. His wife so worried, she removed all guns from their home. In 2001, Hauser placed a swastika on the outside of the bar he owned, but denied he was a Nazi sympathizer. Hauser was well-educated and politically active, even running for office as an ultra-conservative anti-tax crusader in Georgia.
I think he portrayed himself as a community watchdog against government.
Tonight, investigators are scouring Hauser's postings on known anti-government websites, hoping perhaps to find some answers there. Like, why was he at this motel? Why was he even in Lafayette to begin with? A real question for people here. David?
Ryan Owens, our thanks to you tonight, and so many of you at home are well aware that this is the third mass shooting now in just 6 weeks. Charleston, Chattanooga, and now Lafayette, Louisiana. And ABC senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas sat down exclusively with the Attorney General, Loretta Lynch, as these new details were coming in, and here's what she told him.
It's something that's very troubling, it's very disturbing. We're always trying to watch and prevent these. It's one of the most difficult types of acts to prevent.
And Pierre, that was the most troubling thing the AG said, was how to prevent these shootings going forward.
That's right, David. The recent surge in mass shooting is causing great concern. In that exclusive interview today, the Attorney General told me they're almost impossible to stop. David, according to the FBI, in 2006, we averaged 6 mass shootings a year, but by 2013, it was more than 16, more than one a month. David, the trend was getting worse.
From 6 to 16, Pierre Thomas on this for us as well. Pierre, thank you. In the meantime, we do move to the other major story tonight. The wildfires now raging, 14 fires in 6 states. And look at this. From the front lines tonight, new images coming in at this hour from that fire outside Napa Valley, California. Flames hundreds of feet into the air, towering over trees. And in Placerville, California tonight, smoke obscuring the side of the mountain. Families driving by, and ABC's Kana Whitworth on the families evacuating as those winds whip up the flames tonight.
Tonight, a new western fire bringing new evacuations. This one near Lake Tahoe, forcing the closure of a main freeway to Sacramento. This as firefighters continue to battle the raging rag fire in Napa County.
It's hitting hard. You guys get ready up there.
Nearly 7,000 acres scorched here.
It's growing big real fast.
With 14 large fires burning in 6 western states, flames have destroyed nearly 5 times the amount of land burned by this time last year. This fire in Glacier National Park, Montana, lighting up 4,000 acres at the height of tourist season. Tonight, reinforcements, an elite team flown in, has spent their first day battling the 300-foot flames.
If they get hit by wind, to you guys, is that worst case scenario?
That's absolutely worst case scenario.
Flames taking over trees and burning right down to the water. While families rearrange their vacation plans, firefighters are digging in for a record-setting fire season. Kana Whitworth, ABC News, Glacier National Park.
All right, Kana, thank you. And tonight, as we head into this weekend, 4.5 million Americans from Missouri to South Dakota also under the threat of severe weather. After a dangerous 24 hours, a tornado touching down outside Huron, South Dakota. And this downpour in Mandarin, Florida, outside Jacksonville, and now more blinding rain is in the forecast. Let's get right to meteorologist Rob Marciano tracking the systems on both sides of the country tonight. First, the east here.
Yeah, David, Florida really getting hit hard tonight, and this is a multi-day event. Look at the radar. You really see the strong storms rolling down the west coast. That's where a flood watch is up. Tampa could get 6 inches of rain here in the next couple of days. As far as the severe weather tonight, Central Plains across Wisconsin, large hail and damaging winds there. Tomorrow we focus the energy into Nebraska, Lincoln, Omaha, even into Kansas City, the possibility of some severe weather there. Heat and humidity building. Look at Little Rock. It's going to feel like 111 tomorrow. As far as the wildfires are concerned, still breezy conditions, onshore flow for the Napa fire, but very windy for that Glacier Park fire. Not ideal conditions, David.
All right, Rob, we'll be watching this weekend. Thank you. Now to a stunning new investigation and growing outrage tonight. You'll remember the images, that deadly train accident outside Philadelphia in May. The smoldering wreckage there of that Amtrak train after it jumped the tracks, shutting down a major artery in the Northeast. Well, tonight here, allegations that 5 major airlines, aware that passengers wouldn't be able to take the train, then spiked prices for their flights. Here's ABC's David Curley.
With that derailment shutting down the vital Northeast Amtrak corridor for days, travelers flocked to the airlines with complaints of sky-high prices, raising questions tonight.
Did they gouge prices so high and take advantage of a situation?
The Transportation Secretary launching an investigation demanding information from 5 airlines on those reports of a $500 fare doubling, with one account suggesting a $2,300 ticket.
You've not made a conclusion as to whether
No.
the airlines gouged passengers who were trying to get around the derailment?
No, but we do feel that there's a sufficient amount of information and evidence to begin an investigation and to learn more.
Already the head of one airline,
Absolutely not, sir.
asked on the record, says travelers ended up paying last-minute fares, which are higher.
We would never take advantage of an opportunity like that if you viewed it as an opportunity.
The airlines say they didn't change their pricing because of the derailment. American Airlines telling us tonight they're cooperating and confident, David, that they'll be clear.
And David, stick with us here because while I have you, we're also learning more about a terrifying moment on board a SkyWest flight, a passenger jet. At 39,000 feet, the pilot radioing into air traffic control that the plane seemingly stalled in midair.
ATC SkyWest 455 back to declaring emergency.
Well, what's your nature emergency?
We just need lower. We ran into some issues. We had a stall situation.
What's going on for you?
Yeah, we somehow we got into a stall type situation, and we had to descend immediately.
Incredible to hear. So what do we know about this, David, and what's the airline saying?
Well, first of all, SkyWest flies 28 million Americans last year for the major airlines, American, United, and Delta. Now, these tapes reveal this was a very serious incident. You hear the pilots declare an emergency. Twice they say stall. The airline says it still wasn't a stall, but the FAA, so serious was this incident, has capped how high SkyWest can fly its fleet, and that remains in effect tonight, David.
Yeah, and regardless of what they're saying, that audio is troubling. David Curley tonight on both stories. David, thanks. Now to the race for 2016 and Hillary Clinton's email under the microscope again over that private email server used during her time as Secretary of State. Tonight, the question, will the FBI investigate? Here's our chief White House correspondent, Jonathan Karl.
Hillary Clinton today ignored questions about calls for the FBI to investigate the handling of classified information on the private email account she used as Secretary of State. Mrs. Clinton has been emphatic in her denials.
I did not email any classified material to anyone on my email. There is no classified material.
But tonight, internal investigators for the intelligence community say at least 4 of Mrs. Clinton's emails, and potentially hundreds more, included classified national security information at the time they were sent. Mrs. Clinton said today she has nothing to hide.
I have said repeatedly that I will answer questions before the House committee. We are all accountable to the American people to get the facts right, and I will do my part.
Investigators have not suggested there is anything criminal here, and they have not specifically called on the FBI to investigate Mrs. Clinton herself. But what intelligence officials are most worried about, David, is that there is still classified information out there, some of it on a thumb drive in the office of Mrs. Clinton's private attorney.
All right, well, this issue is not going away. John Karl, thank you. To a breaking medical headline tonight, what's being called a game changer for some of the 70 million Americans with high cholesterol. The FDA now approving the first in a new class of drugs, lowering bad cholesterol up to nearly 60%. Experts calling this the biggest advance in nearly 30 years since statins became a household word. The drug called Proluent is an injection you take on your own every 2 weeks. It's now being recommended for those at high risk of heart attack or stroke who haven't been able to lower their bad cholesterol enough with statins alone. It can cost, though, more than $14,000 a year before insurance. overseas tonight into Kenya, where this evening President Obama is in his father's homeland, having dinner with his extended family, his fourth trip to Kenya. His first as president. Unlike earlier trips, this time met at the airport not only by his half-sister, but a world leader there in the picture, the first sitting U.S. president to visit Kenya. Meantime, back here at home tonight, an unprecedented recall